one sample of many currently being marketed to a target audience of children. So obviously, if I shouldn't be showing it here, it probably shouldn't be marketed to children. Yeah. And it's being made available to them. So make no mistake, I recognize immediately when I see attempts to groom children for pedophilia. By grooming in this case, I mean sexualizing and normalizing sexual acts between children and others. The acts depicted often come in the form of graphic cartoons, sketches, or writings promoting dangerous promiscuity, depicting sexual fetishes, often promoting incestuous acts, bondage, the subjugation of women, and the glorification of women being raped, to name a few. If this is not the definition of obscenity, then I don't know what is. If this content was shared with you by a colleague, would you not rightfully be offended and consider it to be sexual harassment? And why then are we allowing our children to be exposed to this very same offensive material? The graphic photos that I was going to present to you should be appropriately labeled free porn for children. Rest assured that these insidious attempts to condition impressionable children to accept non-age appropriate sexualized material and behavior as normal is a surefire way to confuse minors so that they are no longer able to distinguish the difference between acceptable behaviors or abusive behaviors, as the instinctual red flag trigger warnings that children are naturally born with will become fractured. They will no longer alert the unsuspecting child, turning our vulnerable children instead into easy prey for pedophiles. Do we not have enough deviant behaviors to contend with in society without promoting these harmful, degenerate behaviors into the minds of young, vulnerable children? And at what point do we find that these fetishes of depraved minds should take priority over the very best interests of children, because that's what appears to be happening? In conclusion, as a person acutely familiar with child abuse, it is my contention that providing pornographic depictions of any kind to minors is absolutely the first stages of child sex abuse, and my legislation seeks to criminalize these depictions as such. When this issue becomes a major topic of national debate, how will we in Rhode Island be remembered as having stood on this issue? I urge you to pass this obviously necessary legislation.